Welcome back.
Yeah, Pokemon, let's start. Alright. Ariana.
Areola?
You know someone has to be named Areola.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I don't want that.
Actually, I don't know if I should say that out loud because I don't know. Yeah, you know what? That's such a strange name. You could probably find this guy online. Never mind. I
want to meet Areola Smith.
Areola Smith. No, I had
That's not true. I don't want to meet
a
them.
professor with a crazy name, and he was kind of like a hard ass a little bit. And like he was late to class once. It was like the only time he was late to class, and we were all like. And one of them's like, hey, did you know his name was... And he says his name, and we're like, what? He's like, yeah. I went online to, like, look at my stuff, and it said his name was this. And we're like, no wonder he's so angry all the time.
Nice. Hey, can I just, real quick, I love Hypno's design.
Hypno's
But from
cool.
the back, he looks so dopey.
It looks like he's trying to hypnotize himself. Herself. Looks like she's trying to hypnotize herself with the little donut. It does kind of look like a powdered donut. It looks like a donut's powdered donut.
Isn't it meant to be like a yen? Like a 10 yen coin? Because those have a hole in them.
It could be that. I actually think it might be like a jade pendant that is shaped like that.
I always thought it was metal.
I don't know what it is. Alakazam all of a sudden has spoons.
I love the spoons.
Where did those spoons
the
come
first
from?
Alakazam in like one of the Pokemons was like the first Alakazam was a human child who was super intelligent and got sick and died.
And then it's like, so he just became an Alakazam, or he became an Abra and worked his way up?
I think he became an Alakazam, or I might have become. I don't know.
That's how you get a level 1. He cheat codes Alakazam. Oh my god, that's how you get.
Have an IQ of at least 130.
When you cheat,
and then you just get sick and die.
When you use a Game Shark to get Pokemon that you otherwise didn't get, and they're level 1, that's what it is. You get the cursed ones. They were like children.
Ugh.
Phew, I'm all sweaty now.
Ugh.
Right. Didn't need to know that, Ariana.
Thanks, I guess. Ugh, go away,
It's the
Zubat.
mouth. It's
No.
the flying mouth.
Nobody loves you, Zubat.
I do. I love
He looks like a puppet.
Zubat. Crobat.
I like Crobat.
Crobat's the third one?
Yeah.
What's the middle one?
Golbat.
Golbat!
Is Crobat the second or the third? I don't know.
Crobat, no, it goes Zubat, Crobat, no. Zubat, Golbat, Crobat.
Okay.
And
then.
Crobat is second gen.
Okay, then that's not... Yeah, that's
So
fine then.
Yeah.
Flash. I'm sorry.
And now, for the weather.
And now, something
It's been
completely
really-
different.
You guys should watch the Monty Python. Like,
God,
so
some
many,
of those old jokes are really bad.
Some of them are so old and outdated and totally of their time, but you'll watch that show and you'll be like, I've seen this gag in this show. It's like so many things from sitcom and stuff. That's where they got it from.
Yeah,
was because it was done by Monty Python.
I still remember driving up to Brisbane with my old man from Harvey Road.
And you met,
No!
who's the oldest? What's his name?
John Cleese.
Yeah, you met John Cleese in a taxi cab he was driving.
No, I did not. I lived in Australia, not Britain.
I said what I said.
Okay, no. No, I just remember having the audio versions of Monty Python in the car because my father loved them.
You need some of the visuals for context in a lot of
No,
those.
I loved the parrot sketch for that one.
Oh,
And some of those
yeah.
worked really well. Like the Lumberjack song works really well without visuals. And the parrot sketch, weirdly enough, works really well without visuals. Like,
Interesting.
and he adds a few more lines in it. And my favorite out of all of it, right at the end, he goes, "He is demise, he is next parrot, bereft of life," and he just goes, "He fucking snuffed it."
Fucking snuffed it.
And it always made me laugh, and it was so.
We also have been watching the Key and Peele stuff on Netflix. I'm so pleased that they're there because I love the continental breakfast bit.
I've seen like every episode of Key and Peele now, and I gotta say, I think the racist zombie one is pretty funny.
What?
Okay, so the in the zombies, and they have a friend named Matt or something like that, and they're running around, and the zombies go for Matt, because he's white. And then they walk out and they're trying to hide and run from the zombies and get through the neighborhood. And then the zombies just go and they walk away. And then a child zombie goes to walk up to them and the parents pull her back while they're walking down the street. And then some other guys come out and it's like, hey man, we're having a party. All these racist zombies leaving us alone. Isn't that great? Just having a party there. And then an older white man zombie just climbs the fence.
I'm free.
And tries to escape. It's really funny.
Route 10. Do I have anything?
Let me check.
Oh my god, I wanted to sneak up on
We do. Voltorb.
Okay, alright, that's fine.
But I just remembered that and I thought, oh, that's so funny. I also like the, what was it? Some of the stuff, the continental breakfast is also really good. I'll have what I'm having.
I'll have what I'm having. Ah, the Danish. Clearly from Brussels. Spain bites into a banana long ways. Baked to perfection. Picks up a Fruit Loop.
Key and Peele are really funny.
Not a spoon. Not a fork. But something totally different. A fupoon. Oh, Germany. What will they come up with next?
And I don't know, I watched those, and I'm finishing off Monty Python again, and I don't know, I don't even know where did we start this conversation?
We started off in He-Man. We're talking about Monty Python, because I said, and now the weather, and you said, and now something completely different.
Yeah, and I gotta say, one of the ones that works is the ostrich. It's bloody ostrich flavored. That works really well in audio medium, and
platform.
So does the llama sketch.
The llama one would,
but they had to change one thing. They took out the subtitles because you can't have them in audio, and they replaced it with a guy speaking English directly after, and it's so funny.
I remember you came into the room, you're like, is this racist?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, probably. And then because you didn't think they were actually speaking Spanish, and then I go in and I'm like, no, they're totally speaking Spanish. They're not speaking it well.
Yeah,
but that's because they don't speak Spanish.
I'm watching the llama sketch reminiscing about my drive up there, and it was I gotta say, I didn't have an amazing childhood, but the drive...
That's one of the moments.
Well, the drive with my father was one of the moments where it was just me and him, and I sort of... And Monty Python was funny, and we used to sing. It's one of the few good memories I have as a child.
Yeah.
But, like, enough of that. The llama sketch was so funny to me back then, but now that I'm an adult and I see things, I sort of had to, like, question it very briefly, because it's so old, and they're in those Spanish jackets.
They're in, like, the mariachi outfit.
And it's just speaking Spanish, and I don't know Spanish.
It's polite to, when at a watering hole, to shout out, look out, llamas!
The llama is a quadruped. It has pincers and a long beak for eating honey. And it's just... I gotta get the audio version. I gotta find it on like Spotify or download it onto a playlist. I gotta get it, but I just couldn't. I just didn't know. So I came in to you guys and I was like, "Hey,
is this racist?"
Is this racist?
My mom were like, "Yeah, maybe," and then I watched it, and I went back into my mom's room and like, "It's not racist." She's like, "Oh, good."
And some of you were thinking like, "Well, why can they choose?" Well, how do they get to know if Spanish is racist? Well, Eloisa is Mexican, so that's why I asked originally.
Because they were talking about llamas, and because llamas are from, like, Peru and South America.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you know, there's...
Yeah, and they were speaking Spanish specifically, so I went to the two Spanish people in my house and said...
Hey, we're Mexican, we're not Spanish.
Spanish-speaking people... Well, you don't speak Spanish.
We both speak probably a quarter
of Spanish.
Like, I could absolutely communicate with a toddler.
Okay.
Easy, no problem.
That's how we should rank it. You're at this level, and I put a picture of you with in like a
yes.
toddler bib.
Yes.
When you're learning new languages. But I just had to come in and be like, I don't know.
I know my numbers.
I have no...
I can conjugate one form.
I had to come in and just be like, I'm not this race, and I do find it funny, but I'm also a little uncomfortable, so I don't know. I don't... Does that make sense?
Yes. Spaniards are white, you know. But
Yeah,
this
true.
is they're talking about llamas, and it's like, okay, so that's got to be this area. Ah, this mountain air is delicious.
I'm just...
Anyway, apparently I have family that descended from Peru and Colombia.
I was about to make a joke and be like, Peru?
Yeah, no, I did one of those DNA test things because my family, I don't know anything about the white side of my family. I mean, the most I know about the Mexican side of my family is my grandpa, my mom's dad. I don't even really know much about my mom's grandma. I'm sorry, my mom's mom. I know that she, grew up in California, so maybe they were just, the Mexicans that have just always been in California. But, I did one of those DNA tests, and it's, proud to say that I'm not French. No offense to the French people out there. I don't mean that in an offensive way, but, there's only so many languages I feel like I can learn. And there was, a bunch in... No, I don't want this. There was, a significant percentage coming from, Colombia and Peru. And I'm like, whoa!
Yeah.
And I think that God, I'm losing my mind. And I'm thinking that... I suspect that's coming from my grandma, because she definitely has, what is it? I think they say, the colonist face, right?
Yeah.
She's paler.
Yeah.
Her mother was paler.
I have this... I know if I've never done a DNA test. I have an interest in it simply to see
how much, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm mostly Greek. I'm mostly Greek.
You'd probably have a lot of Italian and Turkish and
Northern
African in there.
I have a lot of Eastern Europe and stuff like that in me, but I need to know, because I know that there are other parts of me that are from Scotland and Ireland.
Yeah.
But I have no connection to them because they're so old. The Greek side of my family was very new immigrant. I knew the people that immigrated.
Yeah.
Over, and I have no clue some of the others. I know the other ones like Norway and stuff like that too. I know there's bits of that, but
we'll do the one that I did because it's based in science. It's all anonymous, so they don't keep your name with your DNA, and the data that they collect for themselves is used for treating diseases and stuff. So it's all right, I'm okay with that. Excuse me, sir. I'm the name raider. No.
We like our names, and we can't change them.
Oh, do you have anything for me? What's up with you? This town is known as the gravesite of Pokemon. Memorial services are held in the Pokemon Tower.
I feel like there was a thing here we needed.
Yeah, the move deleter, I think. That's all. Mr. Fuji isn't here. He's been kidnapped. This is really Mr. Fuji's house. He's kind. He looks after abandoned Pokemon. Cool.
And he eats them for meat.
Wouldn't that be
we also
fun?
got a comment. Nido King and Nido Queen and Nidoran weren't based on mice. They were based on
bunnies.
No.
What were they?
They were based on they were. Sorry, it just.
Is that better for you, person who didn't like the burping?
No, it definitely isn't. They were based on a kaiju. Like an old screen kaiju.
Oh, yes.
That's what someone was saying in the comments, and I was like, I don't know if that's true, but that's awesome if it is, you know? Like that's rad.
Yeah. That's really cool. They just look like cute little bunnies in the beginning. Okay.
I think we can get a Cubone up here.
You said there was a fishing rod here.
Yeah, hold on.
You lied to me.
I think I said it was south of
It's
here.
a Game Grumps joke, don't at me.
Fishing rod.
Does Mr. Fuji give it to me?
LeafGreen.
Oh no, you said it was south of Lavender Turn. I know where it is.
Fish Care Victoria. I don't
What?
I don't know. I typed in LeafGreen. That's why.
Just look at that spot. The view is magnificent. Cool. You. My Pokemon's ashes are stored in Mount Pokemon Tower. You can have this. I don't need it anymore. I received this from the little girl.
I thought it was TM, the little girl.
Return! Ah! I love this move. It's my favorite move. And because none of my Pokemon can die in battle, I can use it. They'll all love me.
The old rod is available in Vermilion City. I believe the fishing guru gives it to you. The good rod is in Fuchsia City.
Fuchsia City, okay.
And you can actually get the super rod before the good rod after you encounter the second Snorlax. It is available in one of the houses on Route 12 to 13.
Alright, never mind.
So we'll keep an eye on that.
I'm going to teach Bleeben
Return?
Return.
But, okay.
Because hold on, let me just see. Razor Leaf, Blitzy. Oh, I've got kind of a good lineup here.
Yes, you do.
Who should learn it? Helen?
Sleepy.
Sleepy?
Sleepy.
I'm
well,
sleepy.
no, there aren't very many.
We'll save it.
Yeah.
We'll save it. Ooh.
What does Return do again?
The power increases the more your Pokemon likes you.
Oh.
And so, since my Pokemon can't die, or else I have to kill them myself.
I love that image.
It will be.
You fainted.
Like a horse that's broken its leg. That
pulls out a bandsaw.
No, don't they have those weird nail gun things for horses?
Oh, yeah,
yeah. You know what? I'm gonna stop talking about that. But so they'll all love me. All of the ones that I have will love me forever and love me the most because they'll never faint. Let's see what the binoculars have to show. There's a man fishing. Cool. Let's see what the binoculars have to show. It's Pokemon Tower.
They're facing the same direction.
Yes, they certainly are.
It's a man fishing in the Pokemon Tower.
What's he doing?
Oh, so here, Route 12.
Yeah, I don't have
This is where we
anything
can
to
get
catch anything. What?
This is where Route 1213 is
Oh,
where
yes,
we get the
good rod, yes.
No, the superior, the best rod.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, God, I thought it was somewhere else. Okay.
It's one of the houses along Route 1213.
Yeah,
that's what I just read.
That's where I'm going. I didn't realize that's what this route was.
Fisherman Ned sent out Goldie.
Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Love that show.
Yeah, it was a good show. I
thought
still want to go back and watch.
that show was going to be like an actual informative TV show about how to survive middle school. You gotta remember, this show came out right when I went into middle school. And I started watching and I'm like, this isn't what I thought it was.
Oh, Eloisa has introduced me to The Blacklist.
Oh yeah, Jason Spader.
We're talking about good shows. Eloisa has introduced me to The Blacklist, and I really like it. I just wish it was more James Spader and less everyone else.
Is it James?
James.
I always say Jason. It's not Jason.
It's
not Jason Bourne. It's James Spader.
Yeah.
I love James Spader. He's a sexy man in this show. It's the confidence. Confidence is always sexy, y'all.
I'm really into it, and I don't care enough about Elizabeth.
She's a bad actress. If she was a better actress, we might care more.
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying I don't care enough about Elizabeth and Tom and Donald.
Rustler. Donald, that's right. His name is Donald.
Donald Rustler.
Wrestler.
I just
He's wrestling.
I just don't care. I just want to see James Spader be doing James Spader.
Yeah.
I just want to see Raymond Reddington doing Raymond Reddington. You know, like he makes that show. He makes that show.
Just a small fry. Were you fishing while I was just fighting your Pokemon? Hang on, my line snagged. Yeah, I think you were. You
did it.
Be patient. Fishing is a waiting game. Alright, you're not my dad.
Oh, end of episode. We're a minute over.